Click, clack, in the night. The misty woods sway left and right. Clear your tracks and watch your back. No one wants to be a Deadwood snack.
Deadwood the Forgotten Curse is an action-adventure game with a unique survival twist. You play as Lathe, a teenage woodling whose hobby is crafting anything to make his boring job more exciting. I'm not going to spoil the story for you, but I will say that Lathe is accompanied by a stone giant named Roguard. Every night, wooden zombies, or better known as the Deadwood, rise from the ground and are hungry for sap, the thing that keeps the people of this world alive. During daytime, Lathe and Roguard must scavenge for wood, metal, stone, anything they can find to help defend themselves during the night. The one thing you know for sure is that when the sun is up, Roguard will be there to protect you from the Deadwood. This will allow you, the player, the freedom to explore the world of Knottington. But when the sun sets, Roguard falls asleep, leaving you alone to hold back swarms of Deadwood by placing barricades, traps, and mines, creating choke points to protect your stone companion. Why does Roguard fall asleep? Well, I'd rather let you enjoy the game and find out for yourself. Deadwood the Forgotten Curse is a game that will challenge the player to constantly balance adventuring, survival, and strategy.
Our story takes place in the land of Knottington, which is just a fraction of a bigger world that we hope to explore in the future. It's a place rich with amber, which actually plays a major role in our game. There are many types of amber that you can find, and each one can be used to modify your weapons and defenses. For example, a landmine using a common form of amber is much less powerful than one using a rarer one. Some amber can only be found in specific regions, and it's up to you to discover and gather as much as possible to help Lathe and Roguard survive the night. The wide variety of defenses you can build depends on the kind of material and the amount that you've acquired. The more you have, the more you can build. Be mindful though that all your defenses have strengths and flaws, and the more powerful Deadwood will definitely exploit your weaknesses. So placing a turret or a barricade in the most strategic spot can be paramount to your survival.
At Steamroller Studios, we want to make the game that we've always wanted to play. A game where exploration is rewarded. We felt that we were lacking the challenge that we used to experience when we were kids playing tabletop D&D. Too often do we find games where the game designers are afraid to challenge the player's memory or dedication. We want the world of Deadwood to be full of quests that allow the players to think outside the box and make assumptions. Here's an example. As Lathe and Roguard are traveling through Obrick Forest, they come across a pond in the middle of which is a stone with a shiny object on it. You can run around the pond, but you won't be able to get to the shiny object. You might also have noticed a large tree infested with ants, but we still don't tell the player what to do. It's only later that you'll acquire a bug killer for a completely different mission. And if you remember the ant-infested tree, you'll run back and use the bug killer on it. Voila! You've saved the tree. Now, if you come back a few days later, you will realize that the tree has absorbed all the water from the pond, allowing you to retrieve the shiny object, which reveals to be a silver key. What is it for? That's for you to try and figure out. So we've created tons of these fun quests so players feel invested in the world we are creating and rewarded for their critical thinking. We want the player to enjoy this world as much as we do.
Quirky and fun is our motto for the look and feel of Deadwood. We wanted a game that not only is fun to play, but also enjoyable to look at. In terms of art direction, we wanted to create a world that inspires players to explore. During the day, Knottington is warm and welcoming, allowing the player to feel safe while adventuring, visiting towns, and meeting interesting characters. But Deadwood the Forgotten Curse is not all sunshine and rainbows. During the nights, we wanted the player to feel that rush for survival by closing in on the scene and using a much cooler and harsher tone. We also have a strong, quirky streak that runs through everything, creating a very fun and unique look that isn't just reflected in the art, but also in the animation, stories, interface, and every other facet of the game. We want the art to pull you in so that you feel invested in the world and its characters.
Our core team is a small group of industry professionals with decades of experience in the entertainment fields. We've worked on multiple productions, including The Hobbit, Avatar, and How to Train Your Dragon 2, just to name a few. We all understand how to work under strict deadlines. We know how to start a project and the responsibility of getting it done. Deadwood is a passion project for us. For the past few years, we've been working on it while having a full-time job at our respective studios. We'd go home, spend some time with the family, and then work on Deadwood till late in the night. Recently, we decided to take the plunge, make this our main focus, and finish the game. Hence this Kickstarter.
We realize that it's a very ambitious game. We've already put a lot of time and money into it. The game will be completed no matter what. It's just how much of our vision we can produce and how quickly we can get it to you. This isn't a pre-order. We truly need your help to make this game possible and pull this off without having to compromise or exclude any of our plans. We cannot wait to share the world and the adventures of Lathe and Roguard with you. We thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and we sincerely hope that you will be able to contribute to the production of Deadwood, the Forgotten Curse.
Alright, let's get back to it.
Lean up against it. I'm Keith Lackey. I'll be like, oh, hi, I'm Keith Lackey. I'm technical supervisor here at Steamroller Studios.
Alright, ready? This is recording. Everything's good. Got space. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2.
Thank you for taking the time.
What is it?
Thank you for taking the time
to watch our video.
Okay. We thank you. What was it?
Thank you.
For watching. For taking the time.
Thanks for being with me.